You know the exact feeling. You are standing in the break room, or waiting for a meeting to start, or trapped in an elevator. Someone walks up, gives you a polite, empty smile, and asks, "So how about this weather?" Or any big plans for the weekend. Instantly, you feel a heavy weight drop in your chest. Your energy drains. You force a smile. You give the standard, pre-approved answer. Good, yeah, you play the game, but deep down, you completely hate it. Society has a label for you. They call you awkward. They call you shy. They say you lack social skills. They tell you that you just need to put yourself out there more. They are dead wrong. Hating small talk does not mean you are broken. It does not mean you are an introvert who hates people. In fact, it is usually the exact opposite. You do not hate connecting with people. You hate the fake empty script that prevents actual connection. You hate pretending, and there is a very specific, hardwired reason why your brain rejects this polite social noise. Once you understand what is actually happening in your head, you will stop apologizing for how you are built. To understand why small talk feels like a physical punishment to you, we have to look at how humans evolved. Think about apes in a jungle. They spend hours picking bugs out of each other's fur. This is called social grooming. It is not really about the bugs. It is about proving they are part of the same tribe. It says, "I see you. I am not a threat. We are okay." Small talk is just the modern human version of picking bugs. When most people chat about the weather or the traffic, they are not exchanging information. They are social grooming. They are just checking the connection. For the average person, this simple act of trading pointless words releases a tiny hit of dopamine. It makes them feel safe. It makes them feel normal. But your brain is wired differently. Psychologists have a term for this. It is called the need for cognition. People with a high need for cognition crave mental stimulation. Your brain requires complex, meaningful, or deep data to fire up its reward centers. To your brain, small talk is conversational junk food. It is empty calories. When someone asks you a completely hollow question, your brain scans it for value. It finds zero value. So instead of giving you a hit of dopamine, your brain gets stressed. It feels like you are wasting precious energy on a task that goes nowhere. It is like trying to run a high-performance engine on dirty tap water. The engine sputters. It stalls out. You are not failing at small talk. Your brain is simply rejecting useless data. You want the steak. Society keeps handing you a single, unsalted cracker. Here is the hard truth about the world we live in. Society is held together by fake social grease. The entire corporate world, every networking event, and every polite dinner party is built on the foundation of people pretending to care about things they do not care about. Most people are absolutely terrified of silence. Have you ever noticed what happens when a conversation naturally pauses? People panic. Their eyes dart around. They rush to fill the void with absolute garbage. They will talk about their commute. They will talk about a commercial they saw. They will say anything to stop the quiet. Why? Because silence is heavy. Silence forces people to sit with their own thoughts. And for a lot of people, their own mind is the last place they want to be. They use small talk as a shield. If they keep the conversation light, shallow, and predictable, they never have to reveal who they actually are. They never have to risk being judged. They stay safe on the surface. But you do not want to stay on the surface. When you ask someone, "How are you?" you actually want to know. You want the truth. You want to know what keeps them awake at night. You want to know what they are passionate about. You want to skip the fake pleasantries and get straight to the real human being underneath the mask. And that makes you dangerous to people who rely on masks. Your demand for depth makes shallow people incredibly uncomfortable. They can sense that you are not playing the game. They see that you are not picking the bugs out of their fur. So, you hate the game. Good. Stop trying to play it. Your hatred for small talk is not a social flaw. It is a highly tuned, hyper-efficient filter. And it is a massive psychological advantage because you refuse to engage in the fake, surface-level noise. You conserve your energy for things that actually matter, while everyone else is burning out trying to maintain 50 shallow acquaintances. You are building 2 or 3 unbreakable bonds. People who hate small talk are some of the most fiercely loyal and deeply connected friends you will ever find. When you commit to a conversation, you are fully there. You listen to understand, not just to reply. You are a human lie detector. You can spot a fake personality from a mile away because you do not accept the polite script. You watch what people do, not the empty words they use to fill the silence. This makes you highly effective in the real world, in business, in creative work, and in crisis situations. You cut through the garbage. You get straight to the point. You do not waste time dancing around the issue. You do not need everyone in the room to like you. You only need the right people to understand you. Being okay with silence is a superpower. While others panic and talk themselves into a corner, you can just sit there. You can watch. You can let the quiet hang in the air until someone finally says something real. You are not missing out on anything by skipping the water cooler gossip. You are simply refusing to trade your valuable time for cheap social points. You demand reality. The next time someone traps you in a conversation about the humidity or their drive to work, do not beat yourself up for wanting to escape. You are not awkward. You are just bored, and you have every right to be. You do not need to fix yourself. You just need to find the people who want to talk about the things that matter. The people who are not afraid of the deep end. If you are one of those people, and this hit home for you, hit the subscribe button. We don't do small talk here. We just tell the truth. I will see you in the next one.